Hey there smartphone fans, welcome back to Smartphone Wars, and today I have a very unusual phone here. Asus has attempted to actually beat Xiaomi at their own game. That's right, I have the Zenfone Max Pro M1 unboxing and first impressions video. The Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1 is aimed directly to compete against Xiaomi's Redmi Note series in India. That's right, I don't think this phone is available outside India, but you can pretty much order it from a few places even if you don't live there. And the huge appeal of this phone is the huge 5000 mAh battery, Snapdragon 636, pure Android 8.1 Oreo, and of course the 18:9 6-inch display with full HD plus resolution. And to top all that up, a very low price. The Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1 is currently selling in India from around $170 to around $150 depending on which version you're getting. For me, it was only available to get the 3GB RAM with the 3GB of onboard storage version, and I got that for a bit more money because I wanted to import it. Now, what you get inside the phone is a micro USB cable, a 10-watt charger, and a very peculiar item inside the box. It's a cardboard stand for the phone, which actually allowed me to do a few really cool shots for the review, which are coming right up. The Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1 is a mouthful, and I really don't know why Asus is continuing with all this Zenfone Max Pro and Elite stuff like that. Should have just called it something else. This is a phone that supports voice over LTE and dual 4G voice over LTE, has a dual rear camera on the back, and it looks a lot like the Redmi Note 5 in terms of build quality. Same, a bit cheaper type aluminium, but still quite okay. Very nice screen to body ratio here. I think even a little bit better than Redmi Note 5 in my first impressions. What really sets it apart is the quality of the display. Asus have really done very well with this phone. My first impressions of the display are overly positive. The color reproduction is very good. It's very close to real life, and the phone really doesn't stand out that much when it comes to design. Pretty much looks like any $250 budget phone right now, and it does come with a micro USB port and a 3.5mm headphone jack converter as well. So yeah, you could keep your headphones. This one does have a headphone jack, but it doesn't have a USB Type-C. There's no NFC in this phone as well. Again, it's a very budget device. On the right side there's a power and volume rocker, and on the left side is the SIM tray pin. And what a SIM tray pin it is. You can rock 2 SIM cards in there with an additional micro SD card slot, which really gives fans the option to buy the cheapest version of this phone available, which I have bought and not sacrificed on storage, because they can put an SD card as well as 2 nano SIMs in there. I'm finally glad that Asus decided to ditch the Zen UI, which was a bit over bloated, and go for really stock Android 8.1 Oreo as they did here, and it runs really slick on the Snapdragon 636 even after the first like few minutes after you boot it up, because usually with a lot of phones that have custom skins, the skin really takes a bit of time to get used to your usage, and then when it comes really fast. But here you get that fast experience straight out of the box, and the April security patch is updated to Android 8.1 Oreo, as I said. Very smooth, very slick Google Assistant, all the Google apps, even all of the ones you don't want in there. And here are all the specs for you to verify. The Snapdragon 636 Octa-Core chip, same as the Redmi Note 5, same as the Redmi Note 5 Pro, same as the Meizu E3, and a lot of other phones. Basically, this is becoming the dominant smartphone chip here. There's less RAM and less storage than probably some of you would have liked, but at this really low price, the killer factor here is the battery, which is a real 5000 mAh unit inside. The phone does have dual rear cameras, but they probably won't be on par with Redmi Note 5 and Meizu E3 because it's an f2.2 aperture lenses, while the Redmi Note 5 has a 1.9. The phone's 5000 mAh battery doesn't make it too thick, around 8.7 millimeters, and it's surprisingly light at 180 grams, just as much as the Redmi Note 5, which is not a surprise. It does have a rear fingerprint scanner, and the phone also has facial ID recognition, which the Redmi Note 5 Core version doesn't have. So this is it for my Zenfone Max Pro M1 first impression and unboxing. Look forward to a full review in my channel, and naturally a full comparison with the Redmi Note 5, because I think a lot of you will definitely be choosing between one of these two phones in the future. Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and do check my other hands-on reviews and unboxing as well. Thank you for watching, and peace out.